Today we're going to talk about how to access your destiny scrolls in order to restore your destiny or to correct whatever problem there is in your destiny. Now, there's something which is called destiny scrolls. They are destiny scrolls. If you don't know it today. Now, your destiny scroll is what God has ordained for your life from the day you are born till the day you die. The Bible tells us that God sees the end from the beginning. Your future is God's past. God sees the end from the beginning. He told Jeremiah, before I formed you, I knew you and I ordained you to be a prophet. Before you are formed in your mother's womb, your story was finished. So everybody coming into this world has a preordained destiny. Your destiny has been preordained, but now the problem is when you come to earth, there are a lot of things which happen, witchcraft activities, which makes your destiny to be tampered with. And this is where most people fall victims of. Your destiny is like a movie. You know, the same way you're watching this video, you can forward it or you can take it back. Your destiny is like that. Your destiny is a movie which is written by God and is already complete. But now that is a kind of movie that can be edited. If you have this clip which you're watching, you can put it in a computer and edit it and remove some parts if you don't like them and censor some things which you don't like, and you can even add your own. The same way, destiny is usually manipulated, and you can do that when you gain access to the destiny scrolls. Today I'm going to tell you about the destiny scrolls, how to have access and how to correct the things which have been done wrongly in your destiny. Watch this video to the end.
Thank you for tuning in again. This is Cleophas Wanyama Ministries, Cleo Rhythm, an online Christian media where we travel the world to give you local and international Christian news, interviews, commentaries, Bible-based teachings, and gospel music. If you want to donate and support us financially, please kindly use the information on the screen. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share to make a global impact. Let's dive into today's powerful message.
All right. Let's turn to the Bible. The book of Psalms. Book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, Psalms 139. Psalms 139 verse 16. It says, in thine eyes, Psalms 139, 16, in thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect. And in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when yet there was none of them. So the psalmist is telling you, in God's book was everything about him written. So God, there is a book in heaven that's called a destiny scroll. A scroll is a book. There is a book in heaven whereby everything concerning your destiny is written. So that thing concerning your destiny is what you call star. Your star is your destiny scroll. Your star is an information which gives you, which talks about your destiny from the day you are born till you die. Now, your destiny is the timeline from the day you are born till you die. And as I teach you every day, you come into this world through the gate of time, which is your birthday, and you leave this world through the gate of time, which is the date which you are born, which you die. That's why people have birth certificates and death certificates to mark the day, the gate of time through which they came into this world and the gate of time through which they left this world. Now, in between that time is what we call destiny. Now, destiny scrolls in that timeline in between is what we call destiny scrolls. Now, in that timeline in between, it has information about you. That information can be accessed. That information can be manipulated. As you're watching me, this video, there is a timeline. As you can see, you can forward it or you can bring it backwards. That's how destiny is. Destiny is like a video. Now, people can see what is expected of you. Your destiny is like a video, the same way you are looking at this video. But now that video can be edited Now that's where the editing of your destiny, it determines so many things. There are spiritual factors whereby your destiny can be manipulated, and there are other factors like whereby you make wrong choices. So your choices also matter. As much as there is witchcraft in manipulation of destiny, also your choice matter. God has given us a free will. If you make wrong choices, you'll have a wrong destiny. You'll have a wrong destination. So your choice matter. But when you are born into this world, you come with a package. When you come to this world, you come with a total package. The book which is written, there's a book. Everybody has a book which God has written, everything concerning your life. And everything concerning your life is good. Let me tell you something. There is nobody who has a bad star. Let nobody deceive you. You know, sometimes people go to a witch doctor and then they're told you have a bad star. Nobody has a bad star. Nobody has a bad destiny. The Bible says that I have a plans for you to give you an expected end and a prosperous future. Everybody was created in the image of God. Everybody was created in the likeness of God. Everybody was created with a bright future. Everybody was created with the potential to make it. But now, when you access the gates of time, there is a lot of, listen, this is why God was angry with Adam and kicked Adam out of the garden. Because the moment Adam ate of the fruit, he allowed the devil, he gave permission to the devil to do manipulation. This one now, when you are born into this world, you are vulnerable to satanic attacks. You are vulnerable to witchcraft attacks. You are vulnerable to demonic manipulation. That's why even though God had a plan for you, that plan may not come to pass. Listen, you are told that at the day, the judgment day, you'll stand before God to give account of what you've done. Now, believers are not going to be judged like sinners. And believers are not going to be judged because sinners are going to be judged because they denied Christ. But now also believers, that's what I call the white throne judgment. Believers are going to be judged based on what they did. Now God will open your destiny scrolls, and God will open and say that this is what I had ordained for you. What did you achieve? Many will come to God with so many balances. What you are supposed to achieve and what you actually did is too small. Some of you, listen, going to heaven is not an issue. Most of you will go to heaven. But you know, in heaven, there's a reward ceremony. We are told that we are going to be rewarded based on what we did on earth. Now, the rewards are according to the destiny scrolls. God will open the scrolls of your destiny. The things which you ordained, the beautiful things. There's nobody God had ordained bad things. Those bad things happened because your destiny scrolls was tampered with. Somebody had access to the destiny scrolls and did something. That's why you are seeing the negativity. You know, people are blaming God. Oh, if God is there, why are things going wrong? Listen, God gave us a choice. Listen, we are in this mess because the first person, Adam, made a wrong choice. Even though Jesus came, the devil is still around. The devil is still around. So, destiny scroll, there is a book in heaven. So God will open, if they call me, okay, Cleophas Wanyama, come before God. Now God will remove the destiny scrolls. And God will open the destiny which he had written for me. It will be open. Say, now they'll check what God wrote and what I achieved on earth. The things I did. That's why we teach you. You are called to serve God. You are supposed to fulfill the purposes of God. Because God will not say, you build a mansion. That's nonsense to him. That was your own mansion. It's not bad. It's not bad to live in mansions. But now, what God ordained for you, the things which had purpose for you, did you attain them? Now that is the judgment we will face before God. Now, that's the reward will be given. Some will be given big reward, some will be given small reward. Heaven is not heaven. Heaven is there's I don't know how I can put it. There's heaven for people who have done great. There's heaven for those who just did fairly, they just missed the hellfire. Yes, you made it in heaven. But heaven, there are ranks. You will be grouped according to what you achieved, according to what you did. and God is going to compare it with the destiny scrolls. That's why the teaching of the star is important. You need to know what did God write concern me? What did God say concern me? That's why we teach you to fulfill your destiny, fulfill your purpose, because when you meet the Father in heaven, He'll ask you, this is what I wrote for you. What did you do? What did you do? You say, hey, I was saying, you see. God will ask, what did you do? And for me, I was you see, what will you answer when you stand before God? Now, this is not an issue of going to hell. No, you go to heaven, but now, what are the rewards? There's a reward in heaven. There's a reward in heaven. Some of you, if you see the things God had ordained for you and the kind of life you are living, you will cry. That's why Solomon said that I see princes walking on foot and slaves riding on horses. There's a destiny swap. Princes are walking on foot. The ones who are supposed to ride on horses are walking on foot. Some of you are meant to be leaders of nations. Some of you are meant to be professors. Some of you are meant to be scientists. Some of you are meant to be great. But we are far away. Ask yourself, why? Why? The scrolls of your destiny were accessed and were tampered with. Today you are going to have the access to the scrolls of your destiny and make necessary changes so that you fulfill your destiny. You fulfill what God has intended you to fulfill. Yes, you may not fulfill everything, but at least there is a certain level you'll reach. God say, I'm proud of you, my son. I'm proud of you, my son. There are crowns in heaven. Some will have big crowns, some will have small crowns. There are mansions. Understand? There are mansions. Okay. I know the Bible tells us that we are going to come back to earth, but also even in the afterlife, when everything is done, God is going to grade us according to what we achieved here on earth. So it's important you fulfill your part. You get to know what God created you to do. Why do you think that the devil is so obsessed with mankind? Because the devil knows what God put in mankind. God created himself. That's what happened. When God created man, God created himself. Destiny scrolls. Why is the devil so much obsessed with destinies? Ask yourself, why is the devil so much obsessed with the stars? The Bible said the devil came to kill, steal, and to destroy. The devil does not steal money. The devil does not use dollars. The devil is interested in destinies because he knows destinies carry so much value to God. It is what God deposited in mankind. There's a scripture that said that why? What is it in man so that God is so mindful of him? Even angels are asking, what is this thing in mankind that God is so mindful of him? God is so mindful of mankind. Lucifer made a mistake, kicked out. But mankind made a mistake, God forgave him. Even he came and died for him. What is this thing in mankind that God is so mindful? Because mankind, God created himself. He duplicated himself. You can't watch yourself perish. You can't watch yourself dying. It's common sense. Angels are not after the image of God. They carry part of God. But mankind is a full total package. Destiny scrolls. Now, destiny scrolls are accessed. Destiny scrolls. As I said, your life is like a movie which can be edited. So when you came to this world, that movie came. You had that movie, the destiny which God had already written and already finished. But now there are things they were editing. There's a lot of editing, demonic editing. They removed favor from you. They removed job from you. They removed, progress from you. They replaced it with the pain. That's why you find your life is full of pain. When you see that your life, there are things in your life which are not good, those things have been programmed in the scrolls of your destiny. They're all, listen, life is a pattern. You don't just live. You follow a certain pattern. Life, people don't just live life. Life is programmed. If you don't know, life, you wake up, no, life is programmed. Nothing happens by accident. Everything is programmed from the realm of the spirit. You are living a program. Ask yourself, the life you are living, who programmed it? If it's not you, there's something you have to wake up. You have to wake up. The life that you're living, is programmed. You are following a certain program. So the question is, who programmed the life which you are living? Don't tell me God. Yeah, it is God. But now, it is God, but there's a lot of interferences. You cannot just say, God, my life is in your hands. Well, you are joking. You think that the devil is seated, watching you, that their life is in God's hand. The devil will tempt you. He tempted Jesus. Who are you? Jesus was tempted. Jesus was tried. When he was born, children were killed. They had to run away. Mary and Joseph will say, let us not go anywhere. Let us relax. My life is in your hands. God will keep us. They had to run away. Wisdom. Run away. Angel said, stand up. Why didn't God send angels to defend Jesus' bodyguard, kill Herod? No. Run away. Wisdom. Your life is in God's hands, but you need wisdom. Wisdom. It was wisdom for Jesus, baby Jesus, to run away in exile in Egypt so that he don't die. So that he doesn't die. Wisdom. Wisdom. Destiny scrolls. There are a lot of manipulation. The life which you are living is a program. It's a show. It's like a movie. Your life is a movie. Now, when God is sitting in heaven, God is saying, this is not the movie that I wrote. This movie has been so edited in a negative way. This movie has been so edited in a bad way. The same way you can get this clip which you are watching, you can download it from YouTube and edit it and put bad things. You can even put porn, God forbid. Yes, you can edit this in the wrong way. So when people watch it, say, what is this thing? This is bad. But the original, the one I'm the one who created this video, it is not what I created. Somebody downloaded it and edited it in the wrong way. That's what happens to destiny. Where destiny has been edited, has been corrupted. Why? Because the destiny scrolls. As you're watching this video, you see the time is going like this. It reaches 5 minutes, 2 minutes, until the end of the video. The same way your life, from the day you're born, that's how it moves. The timeline of your life, it moves 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years. So as time moves, there are events which happen. Now, those events are programmed. Those events are programmed. So as the time moves from the day you are born till you die, there are certain blessings which God had programmed, had preordained for you from the day you are born. You came with. But now through witchcraft, they look at it, they remove this one, they remove this one, they remove. At the timeline of life, that's why I usually tell you, spiritual warfare is fought and won at the gate of time. And that thing is done through the gate of the sun, the moon, and the stars, because that's where time is. People want to put failure. Let me tell you, why witchcraft is about stars, witchcraft is about the sun, witchcraft is about the moon, because sun, moon, and the stars, they are the gate of time. And your life is a pattern, follows a certain pattern. Patterns are programmed at the gate of time. Now we have the gate of time, sun, the moon, and the stars, because the earth rotates around the sun, causing day and night, creating time. The earth revolves around the sun, causing seasons. So times and seasons are tied to the sun, the moon, and the stars. Now, as time moves, days goes by. Now, as time moves, time is spiritual. Now, as time moves, there are life patterns which are programmed at the gate of time. So, events are usually programmed, are created as patterns. So, when people want to put failure in your life, they want to put pain in your life, they want to bewitch you, they want to do anything. So they raise an altar, do a sacrifice, make a covenant, and in the covenant a decree is made. Now once a decree is made, that decree goes into the realm of the spirit. It creates a pattern of events. It creates, now that pattern of event is programmed at the gate of time, where the sun and moon and the stars. So that pattern, as time moves, it plays that pattern which was programmed. Failure, defeat, disappointments, rejection. So you find life, why is my life like this? My life is full of pain. My life is full of... that is the programmed life pattern which has been programmed for you at the gate of the time, through the destiny scrolls. Through the destiny scrolls. Now, as time moves, there are patterns, life patterns which are programmed at the gate of time. So events are usually programmed, are created as patterns. Events are created as patterns of events. It creates a pattern of events. It creates a pattern of event is programmed at the gate of time. So that pattern, as time moves, it plays that pattern which was programmed. Failure, defeat, disappointments, rejection. So you find life, why is my life like this? My life is full of pain. My life is full of... that is the programmed life pattern which has been programmed for you at the gate of the time, through the destiny scrolls. I hope you're together there. So ask yourself, the life which you are living, who programmed for? Don't tell me Jesus. Don't tell me Jesus. Don't tell me Jesus has programmed my life. Don't tell me. That's very lazy of you. That's very lazy of you. Yes, Jesus has already finished the work. Jesus already created you with a good destiny and gave it to you. But now, when you are born, a lot of editing happened. If the life, ask yourself, okay, I'm suffering, I don't have this, this has happened in the past. Everything that happened in the past and is happening right now is a result of a program, is a result of a life pattern which was programmed at the gate of time. Life patterns are programmed by declarations. You will not do this, you will not do this, you will not do this. And once those programs are made, once those life patterns are created, now it goes at the gates of time. Now time begins to implement those life patterns. You find yourself, things are happening now, circumstances begin to respond to the pattern. Events of your life begin to respond to the patterns. The people around you begin to respond to the patterns. Don't say, people hate me. People don't hate you. People are responding to the pattern which was programmed at the gate of your time, at your destiny's call. True. That's why I should tell you, program the sun. I teach, program the sun and the moon and the stars in your favor. You think I'm joking? Those words which I say, listen, I should tell you, if you find yourself in the midst of witchcraft, if you find yourself in the midst of whereby your destiny has been attacked, to correct that destiny is not something which is going to happen in one day. You need to be persistent in prayer. You need to be persistent in spiritual work, persistence in Holy Communion, a persistence in blood spirit, but persistent. The more you persist, you start to, you eventually begin to see the happenings happening. Because those things have been there for years. Your great-grandfather dealt with them, failed. Your grandfather, now you are the one who wants to change in one day. Relax. Continue. There was an effectual, fervent prayer, heartfelt, continued. For something to work, it has to be continued. Be persistent. Even Jesus prayed that prayer 3 times for an angel to come. Prayed the first time, nothing. Second time, nothing. Third, so for you, it shows you persistent in prayer. Even Elijah prayed 7 times. Now, how to access destiny scrolls? Destiny scrolls, there are 2 major ways to access destiny scrolls. 2 or 3. Number 1 is your name. Number 2 is your birthday. Number 3 is the special parts of your body. Your eyes, your legs, your eyes, your feet, the palms of your hands, and your belly, and your hair, your hair or your head. These are the 3 major points to access the destiny scrolls. Now, let me talk about the 2. The easiest way to access your destiny scroll is through your name and your birthday. Your name and your birthday. I find people on WhatsApp, they hide their photos. They don't put profile pictures. Listen, a witch does not need their picture. It's not necessary. Your name is enough. They don't need picture for what? They just call your name wherever you are. That's why when I pray for people, I tell them, give me your name, so that wherever they call your name, I call it back. Because once they call your name, they ensnare your spirit. So that when you put your name for prayer, we call your name. Whenever your name has been ensnared, we call it back to be restored back. So they don't need your name. They don't need your photo. Photo is just an added or whatever. But once they get your name, is enough. Your name and your birthday. Now, they may not know the day which you are born, but they can call it from the realm of the spirit. That's why I tell you, when you are praying for destiny, I say, I pray for myself, Cleophas Wanyama, from the day which I was born. I command my star of the day which I was born. I thought about the story of Job. Job was cast from the day which he was born. When the devil got permission from God to tempt Job, the devil went to the destiny scrolls of Job, because he knew you cannot attack anybody without going through their destiny scrolls, because that's where their timeline is. That's where you put you can program life. Life is programmed. Life does not happen. You see, when the devil got permission, he went to the program room. He went to the control room. And suddenly, people are dying. Suddenly, he's losing things. Why? Because somebody went somewhere and started the program. Job was seated. He didn't know what was happening. He didn't know the conversation which was happening. I don't understand me very well. So, to access destiny, destinies are being accessed through birthday and your name. Not even a photo. Photo is not necessary. You can hide your photo, but once they get your name, you are finished. And the day which you are born, the day they may not know the day, but they can call it in the realm of the spirit. They can scan it spiritually. So you find Job saying that cursed is the day which was born. Go and read Job chapter 3. I did a video about that too. You can go and check it. Now, when the day which you are born is the gate of time through which you come to this world, is the foundation of your life. The day which you came to this world is the foundation. It speaks who you are. That's why the wise men, they saw the star of Jesus. They knew who he was and they knew he was born. They asked, where is he born? They didn't say, where is the pregnant woman? And say, where is he born? They had accurate information that on this day, a king is going to be born. So there is a connection between the day which you are born with your destiny. Where is he born? The king of the Jews. So where is he going to be born? Where is he born? And it was exactly the same day, or maybe a few hours after Jesus was born. They say, where is he born? The king of the Jews. We have seen his star. We have seen his destiny scrolls. We know what he can do. And we have come to worship him. How do you worship a baby? They look at the destiny scrolls. They know the things. They look at the movie. The movie, they saw this one. You know what they saw? Listen, the wise men are used to reading stars. They have come across so many stars. But this time, they came across a star. This star, it was not a normal star. They have seen stars of leaders. They have seen stars of big people, rich billionaires in those days. But they came across a certain star. Say, where is he born? The king of the Jews. It was an unusual. The destiny was so great. They say, that's why they had to travel to worship him. And those are witch doctors, wise men. Those are astrologers. The word wise men will come from the Greek word called magician. A Greek word called magi. Sorry. That's why we get the word magician. They left everything. They traveled. Where is he born? King of the Jews. No baby. They didn't see baby. The king. Because once you have watched a movie, you know what to expect in a movie. And remember, when Jesus was on the cross, they wrote King of the Jews. Where is he born? King of the Jews. They were accurate. We have seen his star in the east. We have come to worship him. They worship a baby. How can you worship a baby? They looked at the scrolls. They looked at the events. They look at the destiny, at the movie which God had ordained. They say, this one is a king, and it's not a normal king. This one is a great king. So we have to travel and go and worship that king.
We'll be right back. Get these powerful 3 ebooks by Cleophas Wanyama. First one is called The Star, The Mystery Behind Extreme Success. This book gives you biblical in-depth knowledge about your destiny and how to restore it and shine in life. Get to know what God says about stars. Second ebook is called Understanding the Mystery of Times and Seasons. Here you will get to know about the calendar of heaven and the blessings of each year of your life. Third ebook is called Thrones, the spiritual powers which controls territories. This ebook talks about altars, gates, and covenants and how they affect our lands. To get these powerful 3 ebooks combined, donate an amount of $20 or more to support us. The ebooks will be sent to your email address upon confirmation. Kindly use the information on the screen. Don't miss out.
They knew this is not an ordinary king. Come and worship him. So they had access to the destiny scroll of Jesus, which it gave them information. But now they could not tamper with it because of Jesus' nature, him being God. They could not tamper. If it was another person, I'm very sure the wise men could have stolen that star of Jesus and maybe even sold it to Herod. That's what they do. They steal your star and sell it to a politician. That's what witch doctors do. If you come to a witch doctor, you need help, business is not working, they go into the realm of the spirit and look at the stars of people who have potential of good businesses. Even if it's a baby, they take that star and they steal the star and sell it to the businessman. The businessman become a billionaire. You say, hey, billionaire, you celebrate them, not knowing somebody else is left without a purpose. They grow up in the neighborhood, they smoke weed, they live a life confused. In crime, they have no sense of destiny. Why? Somebody took their star and sold it to somebody else. That's what divination is all about. Exchange of destiny. That's why I usually don't believe in when people say that destiny changer. I don't believe God. God is not a destiny changer. God already created you with a destiny. He does not need to change your destiny. He just needs to correct your destiny and give you what you initially deserved. God does not change destiny. It's only the devil who changes destiny. Okay, I know maybe the people who say that they mean well, I know. But if you check it very well, God does not change destiny. Why would he change your destiny? God is not a fool to create you with your destiny and then change it. Before I formed you, I knew you. God said it is, everything about God is a finished work. That's the deep wisdom of God. So your birthday is the access to your destiny scroll. So anytime you are praying for your life, pray from the day which you are born. I usually tell you, when you reaches your birthday, fast during your birthdays, take communion during your birthdays. On the day of your birthday, you should pray the most. There is a certain man called pastor in Uganda, James Kawalia. He had a testimony of how he was initiated into witchcraft when he was a baby. And according to his testimony, they said that the day which he was born, the mother was supposed to take the baby, to the shrine in Tanzania, Pemba, before sunset. So the mother had to take him on the day which he was born. You see, the day which he was born, so that he can access his destiny. He can have control over his destiny. And every year, on his birthday, he would go back to that shrine. Your birthday is very important. Your birthday is a portal in the realm of the spirit. Ask yourself, in your ID, why do they put your birthday in your ID? In your passport, they put your birthday. Birthdays are very significant in the realm of the spirit. So when you think that astrologers ask you for your birthday, you think they are foolish. They're not foolish. They know what they're doing. For us, we ignore everything. We ignore. And then we suffer the consequences. We start binding and losing. Destiny scrolls are accessed in the birthday, the day which you are born, through your name. So when you are praying, I say, Father, in the name of Jesus, I pray for the restoration of my destiny from the day I was born. I command the star of the day which I was born to be restored and shine brighter and brighter before the eyes of men. Father, I pray for my star. So anytime you are praying for your destiny, pray from the day which you are born. You don't have to wait for your birthday to pray. You call deliverance from the day which you are born, because that is the foundation of your life. When you are out to destroy a tree, you pull it from its roots. If you cut it from the stem, it will grow again. So anytime you are praying for your star, pray from the day which you are born. I pray, I command the sun, the moon, and the stars to align in my favor from the day which I was born, to align in my favor. So when you do that, you go to the roots, you program, you re-edit what was edited wrong in the timeline of your life. God created us, as I tell you, as a movie which was well written, but when you come to add, that movie is edited and some parts are deleted. Some parts are, your part for you to shine was deleted. The part for you to get married was deleted. The part for you to enjoy favor was deleted. That's why you find your life is misery. Why? Because there are some parts which God gave you was deleted through witchcraft. So for you to undo that, you also go to the destiny scrolls, which you access through your day which you are born, using your name, and command them to be restored. Now, there are 4 or 5 things you come with into this world. Now, I told you I told you that to access destiny scrolls, there are 3 ways: your name, birthday, and the 5 parts of your body. Now, this is where I'm going to talk about the 5 parts of your body. Now, the 5 parts of your body, I'm going to do I've done video about the 5 gates of your star, or the 5 parts of your body which access to your destiny. That is your head, your hands, the 2 palms of your hands, your feet, and your belly. Now, when God creates a person, he comes with these packages. Your head is a gate for favor and visibility. Your ability to walk in favor, because without favor there is no success. Without favor you cannot shine. Without favor you cannot be heard. Without favor there is no visibility. Favor is on your head. That's why when witches want to attack you, they shave your hair. Once they shave your hair or they do anything to your head, they have access to your destiny. They have access to the scrolls of your life, and they begin to edit. They can edit it. Now, mankind comes with these things. Visibility. Visibility is on your head. That is the power. That's why usually I give you oil to use. That's why I teach about spiritual baths. Because these are the gates of your body. I'm going to do a very deep video concerning this thing, another video. And I'll show you why some things which witches do and how to overcome them. Your head carries visibility. Say, grace shall give you. Let me open. Let's say that. So this guy is just saying things here. He's saying his own things. We don't know those things. Okay, let us open in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs. Let's say Proverbs chapter. Let's get Proverbs chapter 4. Let's start with Proverbs chapter 4. Proverbs 4 verse 7. I usually say to you this scripture a lot. Wisdom is the principal thing. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and in all thy getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor. Then when thou dost embrace her, she shall give your head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall he deliver to you. He shall give upon your head an ornament of grace and a crown of glory upon your head. Your head is a place for visibility. Now, if you don't have visibility, people can't see you. People can't hear you. There is a spirit which compels men to see you. There is a spirit which compels men to hear you. You might have the best messages in the world. People cannot hear you because you don't have visibility. You can have the best products. You can have the best business, but people don't relate. They are not attracted to you. Why? Because you don't have visibility. Because visibility is an attractive energy. It pulls people to you. It makes them want to listen to you. It makes them want to hear you. It makes them attracted to you. That's what we call favor. It's on your head. These are the things which comes part of the package of your destiny. Visibility. Without it, you cannot make it. That's why even Jesus, the Bible said that, and the child grew strong in spirit and with wisdom and favor with God and man. For Jesus to start ministry, he had favor with God and man. You don't need favor with God alone. You must have favor with God and favor with man. If you have favor with God and you don't have favor with man, you have failed. You need favor with God and with man, because we are living in the world of men. Chapter 3, Proverbs, verse 13. Proverbs 3:16 says that length of days is in a right hand, and in a left hand riches and honor. Right hand is a place of length of days. Right hand is a place of strength, power. Jesus is seated at the right hand of the Father. The right hand it connotes power, strength, healing. Everything is in the right hand. That's why when people are about to die, there's usually an angel of death at the right hand. When you are praying for somebody on the sick bed, anoint the right hand, because that's why the angel of death comes on the right hand to take him. The Bible says that There's a scripture whereby Satan was standing at the right hand of Joshua, resisting him. When the devil stands on your right hand, he resists you. He wants to drain away your strength. He wants to resist you. He wants to kill you. Strength and fire is the right hand. Now in the left hand, riches and honor. When you're praying for finances, the left hand is the gate of wealth. Is the gate of wealth. Left hand. These are the packages which you come with. Visibility, strength, long life, wealth, and when it comes to your feet is the ability to progress in life, to take new territories. Understand? To tread upon serpents and scorpions. To move faster. Without feet, you cannot move. So these are the things which you come with now. Your belly is where the spirit man dwells. Out of your belly shall flow rivers of living waters. This way now you build your spirit man. That's why when people are demon possessed, the belly. That's why I usually tell you, take communion. Communion recreates your spirits. It empowers your spirit man in the belly. Remember when Adam ate, the apple reached the belly and he fell. If he had maybe spit the fruit, maybe would have lived, would have remained. But when the moment they ate it, reached the belly, the spirit was corrupted. They found themselves naked, belly. These are the things which comes total package in your destiny. If you find yourself, you don't have money, left side. You are healthy as a problem, right hand. You don't have favor, visibility, nobody acknowledges you. You are not moving, you are stagnated, your feet. You are having the demonic attack, sex in a dream, your spirit man. These are the areas which everything in your life falls under this category. Nothing else. That's why I usually teach you about spiritual baths. You think it's a joke. Spiritual baths, taking communion, it helps. It helps. So it's important, if you want to correct anything concerning accessing your destiny's calls and correcting everything wrong in your life, pray and call forth the day which you are born. Father, say, Father, in the name of Jesus, I command the star of the day which I was born to be restored and shine brighter and brighter before the eyes of men. I command the star of the day which I, Cleophas Wanyama, was born to be restored and shine brighter and brighter before the eyes of men. Any witchcraft program in my life from the day which I was born be broken. That's why you find sometimes when witches want to cast a spell, they ask for the birthday of that person. Because once you cannot program anything until you get the opening. When you came to this world, that is the gate of time through which you access the earth. So when somebody wants to put a good witchcraft, he'll use the gate of time through which you came, which is your birthday. So you pray, you don't pray for your birthday when you reach the actual birthday. You pray for the day which you are born daily. From the day which I was born, I command my star to shine. From the day which I was born, I command favor in my life. From the day which I was born, because everything is programmed from the day which you are born. Because that is the destiny. That's where it begins, from the beginning to the end. Now, when you start speaking on the day with which you are born, you start influencing the timelines of your life. Speak favor. That's how you program your future. That's how you program your life. I command the sun, the moon, and the stars from the day which I was born to fight for me. To fight for me. I command the sun, the moon, and the stars from the day which I was born to fight for me. Fight for my business. Fight for my marriage. Fight for my career. Fight for my children. I command the sun, the moon, and the stars of the day which my son was born, my husband was born, my wife was born, my children were born, to fight for them, to align themselves in their favor. When you're praying from the roots, and your roots the day which I was born. That's why you find yourself, even though you are born again, you still celebrate birthday. People don't, even pastors, they don't celebrate the day which they get saved. They celebrate the day which they were born. You don't receive destiny when you get born again. No, you receive when you get born again, it just gives you an access to whatever God had already intended you to have. Everything concerning your life, you come with it the day which you are born. Everything. Whether you are born again, you are not born again. Whether you are Hindu, every man has a destiny. You pray and command everything from the day which you are born to shine. Command favor from the day which you are born. Command success from the, don't just success, I want success in my life. I command success in my life from the day which I was born. Make it your lifestyle. That's how you program your destiny. That's how you program your destiny scrolls. Doing that after a long time, you'll see changes. These prayers are powerful during full moon, new moon, during eclipses, because these are portals in the realm of the spirit. Command the sun, the moon, and the stars to fight for you. Command the sun, the moon, and the stars to align in your favor from the day which you are born. Everything from the day, that's the foundation. When you are praying for yourself and you don't mention the day which you are born, you are just praying, we are just dealing with the branches, you are not dealing with the roots. Come to the roots from the day which you are born. Because Jesus was king from the day which he was born. From the day which he was born, say, why is he born? King of the Jews. Then he said, they knew from the foundation he was a king. So that when you pray from the day which you are born, anything which God had ordained for you, when you came to this world, they will be restored back to you. That's why the Bible says, I will restore to you wasted years. He didn't say, I'll give you money. God doesn't say, I'll give you a car. When those years are wasted, those blessings are attached to those years. The breakthrough you missed, they are attached to those years which you lost. Then the marriage, everything, the prayers, the answers to your prayers, they are attached to the years which you lost. That's why God said, I will restore to you wasted years. He didn't say, I will restore to you money to your bank account, I'll restore to you the dollars, I'll restore to you the house. No. If you want to restore all those things, let you restore time. Because all those things are tied to specific times and seasons of your life. So when those times and seasons are restored, they come along with those blessings because they are attached to those timings. The Bible says God makes everything beautiful in his time. There's a time to be born, a time to die, a time to go to school, a time to sleep. Everything is attached to a specific time. When you wake up in the morning, you don't eat dinner, it is breakfast because it is attached to that specific time. You don't sleep during the day, you sleep during the night because sleeping is attached to that specific time. Even though you may want to sleep during the day, that sleep is not sweet. Sleeping during the day is not sweet compared to sleeping during the night. Why? Because it's not the timings. The timings have to be right. Everything in this world is controlled and managed by time. That's why I tell you, whoever controls time controls everything. Even creation himself was controlled by time. We are told that God created the earth in 6 days. On the 7th day, even creation was within time. In heaven you can disappear. There's no time. In heaven there's nothing like time. But when you come to earth, God put the earth within the perimeters of time. You have to work within time. Even if you are very spiritual, you can be spiritual as you want, but the moment whatever thing spiritual you have, you want it to materialize, you want it to manifest physically, it has to pass through time. That makes time important. Even Jesus passed through the gate of time. Because when he was on earth, he was within time. He was born, that's time. 12 years, he went to the synagogue, that's time. 30 years, he began ministry. That even Jesus' ministry was marked with time. He preached, he did ministry for 3.5 years. Even his ministry was marked with time. He died and rose again after 3 days. Marked, even the redemptive work was marked by time. There was darkness for 3 hours. Everything happening was within time. Whoever controls time controls everything. That's why I find demons and the devil are obsessed with the sun and the moon and the stars. Why? Because they know the importance of time. Go and read Genesis chapter 1 verse 14 to 19. But Christians shy away from time. They say that, oh, you don't need time. Just say Jesus. Say Jesus. That's why they're saying Jesus and nothing happens. Because you don't know the wisdom You know the truth, but half of the truth. I'm Cleophas Wanyama. See you in the next video. Hello guys, I'm Cleophas Wanyama, Cleo with him. And today I have a special announcement. Now, we have a vision of building a professional studio. Now, the studio will play a very major role in helping spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. Now, in the studio, we'll be doing recording, live recording. We'll be recording music. We shall have worship sessions. So those of you who are at home, you will be able to tune us when you're having live worship sessions. Those who know me, for those who are following me for many years, they know that I am a gospel artist.
On the night when he was crucified,
and God has given me many songs. I've written many songs which needs to be recorded, and we need to have a studio of our own. That studio will be an altar dedicated unto God, because from that studio, music will be recorded, will be impacting the world locally and internationally. Apart from that, the other use of the studio will be used for recording podcasts like these ones, recordings whereby we share the word of God, where I do my vlogs, where we do interviews, shall have visitors, and it will help to push the gospel of Jesus Christ across the globe. So it is very necessary for us to have a professional recording studio. Now, those who are willing to help, information is on the screen. Those who are willing to help, contact me using the information on the screen, and we shall send you a breakdown of the things needed, and you can see how you can support us in purchasing these equipments in one way or another. So guys, we are looking up to you for your assistance. I know God is gonna make everything possible. Now, this recording studio, it is necessary because we are living in the world whereby it is influenced by media, it is influenced by music and culture and so many things. So as a church, we need to have content, creating content for Jesus Christ. You know, entertainment is largely used by the devil to push agendas of same-sex agendas. So many agendas are out there. But now, when we have the gospel also, when we have a platform, a creative platform whereby we can create content which is Bible-based, Christian, uplifting content to the world, we'll be able to save our children. We'll be able to save this generation which is coming, because there's a lot of crap out there. So guys, if you want to support us, use the information on the screen. It's a dawn of a new day. Thank you for watching.